Everyone, this is Mackenzie from the Double Donation team here today to talk just a little bit about how you can increase matching gifts and volunteer grants in Q4 to really solidify your success. Of course, I know that Q4 is really just a time of heightened generosity, right? You probably have a lot of donors, a lot of volunteers wanting to commit to your cause, give to your organization. And of course, many of those supporters are also likely eligible for workplace giving programs. That creates this really great scenario because a lot of workplace giving programs actually expire at the end of the year, meaning that all of your supporters have until the end of the calendar year to submit that matching gift or that volunteer grant request. So to help you kind of make the most of those workplace giving opportunities, we had a recent session where we dove into strategies and ways to energize your supporters to take part in that. So let's take a look at some of those insights now.
In terms of the specific channels you should use to spread that awareness, I typically recommend getting started with email and social media. I think these can be like the two biggest bang for your buck here, right? With email, either send a few dedicated blasts about the programs to any recent donors, maybe send an email about matching gift programs and encourage them to research whether or not their company has a program. You could maybe direct them to a page on your website then to learn more about matching gifts, research that eligibility, and find out about their workplace giving programs. So that's one avenue, is a really dedicated blast to recent donors. You could do the same thing with recent volunteers, sending them a dedicated email about volunteer grant, volunteer time off programs, encouraging them to see what their employer offers. I think one of the easiest ways to start is maybe sharing some stats. For example, we have some really great stats on our website, like that 26 million individuals qualify for matching gift programs, right? Perhaps you could share that stat with your LinkedIn audience, asking them to see if they're one of those eligible individuals. Then again, you could guide them to more resources on your website to learn more, kind of like you did with the email. I also recommend featuring top companies that offer these programs within your marketing materials. So spotlight companies with really generous matching gift, volunteer grant, or VTO programs that have these year-end deadlines. This next strategy here goes hand in hand with that idea. You are going to want to follow up with supporters quickly after they give to provide those really specific next steps and reminders. Since year-end deadlines just are so close, you just want to make sure that you're equipping donors with the exact information, the exact resources they need to complete that process all the way through. And so once you identify a donor eligible for matching gifts, provide them a direct link to their company's matching gift request form. Once you identify a supporter eligible for a volunteer grant program, provide a direct link to where they'll request that grant and let them know if their company has any requirements for how many hours must be dedicated before they receive a grant. If you know a volunteer is eligible for VTO, tell them how they can max out their program, right? Providing those personalized and super actionable reminders is going to greatly boost participation rates because it really just becomes like this no-brainer and really easy ask on the supporter that's going to encourage them to get involved.